and welcome to Global Fashion Workshop. Let me remind you that we upload a new video 3 times a week. We're continuing work on our combination dress. Here is our sketch. Let's look carefully. We already cut out our pieces. And to be able to do the basting now on camera, I already completed some preliminary steps. I'll tell you now what I already did behind the scenes. I basted all the darts and basted along our lines. Here they are. Look here carefully. Basting stitches sewn exactly along the lines. You can see them here. They're all around the dress, on the back, and also on the front. I basted the darts and the lines. What will I be doing now? I also gathered our ruffle to the necessary length. How do we find the needed length? Here it is. From basting stitch to basting stitch here at the bottom, plus 2 centimeters for the seam allowances. This is the distance to which we need to gather our ruffle. You remember, our ruffle was 90 centimeters in length. I'm putting aside the ruffle for now. I didn't do anything to the gore. The gore is simply as is. For now, I'm putting the gore here. Also, I did a bit of work on the sleeves. We stitched the underarm seam and slightly gathered at the bottom so that we could visualize it. And also gathered the sleeve cap slightly. I'm putting aside the sleeves and the ruffles. The gore is ready. Now I'll prepare the front and the back. I'm making a very, very tiny notch here. Not a centimeter, so it doesn't get in the way, but a small one. During construction, it will all be finalized. I'm showing you. The most important is that you assemble your dress in the same order, for those of you who dare to make this dress. In any case, we're happy with all the ideas, because we're always looking for something interesting. Pay attention here. The basting line, here it is, and on this side, you're basting at 1 centimeter. And don't think that this is a case where you can get away without basting. There's no way to get out of basting here. For now, for the fitting, we're not going to be finishing this corner. For now, we'll simply baste it. In the next videos, we will certainly film everything about it. We'll record when it's in the workroom, and we'll show you everything. Natashenka suggested to interface here, but I was against it. Because Ponte Roma knit already has enough body. I wouldn't want the dress to lose its elasticity. Now look, pay attention here. We're folding here exactly on the basting stitches, and here too, exactly at the basting stitches. We need to fold exactly, precisely on the stitching. This way. After the fitting, we'll ensure that everything is right, and then we'll properly finish everything here. We'll show you absolutely everything, how to do everything up to the millimeter. The main thing is that our audience, meaning all of you, put in the effort to watch the technical tutorials. Technical knowledge shouldn't be taken for granted. It's serious. See here, I'm doing with precision. Then later I'll temporarily secure it with a thread so that I could see where it is. These lines are very important right now, since I'll be attaching both the ruffle and the gore to them. Everything needs to be done precisely. This way, when we continue working on it, we'll have no issues. You know how much I love precision. So this is our back, and the front is exactly the same. I'll show you now what to do next. Next, we take one ruffle. We place it in such a way that it... Well, look here. If this is the right side of the dress, then this is the right side of the ruffle. It has to match. Wrong side with wrong side. And we need to baste it in such a way that in this spot, look at this thread here. Here we will have the corner where everything will come together. The ruffle, the gore. In this spot, we need to leave a seam allowance on the ruffle. From this thread here, a seam allowance. Seeing how much detail I'm telling you everything. So here we will be attaching the gore, and here we'll attach it to this edge of the ruffle, to the side edge. Therefore, here we need to leave a seam allowance. This way. Here, from this stitching line, we ensure there's enough seam allowance. We're beginning to see the end look a little bit, right? We can baste from this side here, this way, but I'll be basting from the right side. I have a basting line there, and I need to stitch exactly over it. This ruffle was gathered really well with 3 lines of gathering stitches. I need to baste now from this basted corner to this one. And I want to say that this is of course a temporary construction. After the fitting, we will be pressing everything, properly finishing the corners. And the same way I'll do the second half of the dress. Baste everything exactly the same way. I gave it to the atelier, the girls are basting it. Oh yes, from this side it's not so easy. So I'll take it this way, so I can control everything. It's clear now. On the bottom, we're basting the ruffle. This way. Pay attention, we're assembling the side seam. We start at the top. We know that our dress will be quite wide and loose fitting. It's not going to be tight fitting. Now we take the gore and baste it on top here, this way on top. I suggest you take a different colored thread for the initial basting and for the basting we're doing now, so that you don't lose the line. Without stretching here, we let the fabric lie as it wishes. I can even see my basting stitches through the fabric. We have to work carefully not to stretch anything, because chiffon is very easy to stretch. I'll show you how to fully insert one gore, but the second gore, of course, we'll do it behind the scenes. I think that many of you who wrote, yes, 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 please give us this dress, will then watch this video and tell yourself, oh my gosh, this is so complicated. But this is a false perception. In reality, there is nothing complex here, just a few calculations. Oh, wonderful. We're reaching this point here where the flounce begins. Oh, not a flounce, but the ruffle. And now we turn over the ruffle and baste it with the gore. Up to this point we were basting to the dress and the hem, and next we simply baste the chiffon layers together. Note how seriously I'm working today. I'm not getting sidetracked to other topics at all. Because it's important for us to be beautiful and not just chatty. You understood how everything is logical? I'm happy myself. I think that what I'm showing here on video is very clear. I will now finish basting everything. We'll turn it right side out and we'll show you. Here's how the side seam looks from the wrong side. Oh, do you see how beautiful this is? Here are our free corners on the bottom. Here are the free sides. Here's our chiffon in the sides, slightly flared. Here's the gore seam continuing to the hem. The seam connecting the bottom of the gore and the ruffle is exactly below this seam here, and it continues on the bottom here. Now I'll assemble the second side seam off camera and we'll be ready to show you the fitting. Here we are, fitting our dress. Do you know what made me the happiest the moment I put the dress on? That absolutely precise knowledge, and not only my precise knowledge, but also the one that you're gaining, will help you assemble any kind of dress without any issues, any fuss, with perfect precision. Our channel is based on precise knowledge. That is, I make precise calculations and I don't need to do something on camera, then fix it all off camera, then pretend in front of you that we didn't have to correct anything. No, we just do it right from the get-go. It happens that things don't work out at all, then we don't publish them at all. But it's extremely rare. It happened maybe 3 times in 3 years. But in general, we do everything very accurately. We do it once, try it on, and voila, here's the dress. Here's the gore. It starts from this point here. You can see here's the free edge, and here too. Here's the flared gore. Here on the bottom there is no ruffle. The ruffle is only on the front and back. I really like this dress. In fact, I like it more than the original Italian dress. In the back, you can make the darts or omit them. It's not that important. The sleeve length doesn't matter. I'm personally very happy that we cut this sleeve here. I will gather it with an elastic and that's it, because I simply can't stand long sleeves. They irritate me. I will decide about how to finish the neckline in the process, but you will for sure see the review of the finished garment. This video came out very long. We had a lot to baste. I had to show you a lot. Please enjoy watching. One more time, take a look. See this corner here? It's free from this side and from this one, and we'll show you how to properly finish it. I think technical expertise will help us get closer to our future glorious life. Here, I showed you everything. I'm just so happy to stand here and show you. Be different and reinvent yourself every day. If you learn how to make this dress, you can make it in different colors. You can even combine a dark fabric with a light one, such as my dress with black and blush. I think you can modify something, you can add something else. We can finish the necklines in different ways. We can make different necklines, whatever you wish. But the main idea is wonderful. It's just really wonderful. Look how great. On this note, I'm saying goodbye to you. Click like, share our videos on social media. Stay with us. All the best for myself, Irina Mikhailovna, and our entire team.